Gishath Sun's Avatar, dinosaurs. I've got 4 in hand, 4 dinosaurs in my opening hand. I don't know how I feel about that. 2 lands and a soul ring. I feel like you have to keep a soul ring hand, especially with Gishath. So I'll keep this. Looks like we're going up against Goreclaw, Terror of Qualsisma. That's how you say it, right? This commander is from M19. He reduces the cost of creatures with power 4 or greater and gives them trample and +1/+1 until the end of turn when he attacks. And so mono green, big stuff. Mono green stompy, really. It's very powerful. I've playtested it quite a bit, and so it should be fun to go up against. Now Nekusar, that's a different story. That one is a very strong wheel and deal draw deck, and I don't have much recursion in this deck, and so I need the top of my library to line up better, not be in my graveyard. So hopefully we don't lose too many dinosaurs against this one. Zedruu, the Great-Hearted. It's a donate group hug type commander generally. You give away all your creatures and permanents that you don't necessarily want to your opponents. And I'm just going to go ahead and auto yield through everything by hitting 8 on my keyboard. And just finish fixing things up. Oh wow. Drew a pretty good one off the top for turn 2. So we're just going to lead things off with a Copperline Gorge and to a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cycle this Ash Barrens with my Soul Ring to grab a basic Plains. That way we can try and reach all our colors sooner rather than later. Drawing 1 more land of any color, really. Except maybe white. Cost reduction from Urza's Incubator coming soon as well. We'll probably throw that down next turn. And so that'll bring us to 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get us on Gishath if we can draw a land in the next 2 turns. So that's a turn 3 Gishath. Things go well. Looks like the Nekusar player mulligan to 4. Am I seeing that correctly? I feel like I'm seeing that correctly. But everyone's playing their lands. Guildgate, Forest, Temple of Epiphany. So gonna get that scry in. Just gonna go ahead and move the stack over a little bit. And yeah, as we wait, I'll keep talking about the channel just a bit. So got into gameplay, started producing a few gameplay videos with the shop, and so we were able to get in on Saturdays and record. Yeah, that is true. I don't mind people ghosting. Technically, we have the chat, Bear. So if anyone joins in, they can see my hand, they can see what I'm talking about. And that's okay. So, just threw down a Territorial Hammer Skull. Nice little attacker, 2/3. Can tap down a creature. So yeah, anyway, back to the card shop. We would record on Saturdays, and we would, come in when no one's around, and we'll just kind of go in and play commanders with pre-built decks. We'll try and get 1 game in, usually. Then I'll come back and do a lot of the editing myself for the channel. Are we getting someone leaving already? It's too early in the stream for players to be leaving. That's okay though. It happens. You mull yourself into the ground like that. It's to be expected. What do we got here? Archmage of Ascension. It's a great card, especially with Zedruu's ability. So we drew a forest. That's what I was hoping for. Pretty sure I can get down Gishath. Nope, 1 mana short. Didn't quite do all of the math, but that's okay because it means for a Vanquisher's Banner. So continuing on the tribal train, giving our dinosaurs all the boosts, and hopefully if I even can't draw land, I can still cast things. Gonna just get attacking. Guy with the most permanents, really. Yeah. Sorry you have so many permanents. Anyway, let's see what the Goreclaw players go. Oh, Rites of Flourishing. That's definitely something I'd like to see when I could use an extra land for the Gishath. I mean, even if we do get him down, I don't expect him to stay around too long. He kind of draws a big target on himself when he hits the board. Such a fun dinosaur, though. Either way, we have a few other dinosaurs in hand that'll hopefully let us draw up some things that, you know, use the Vanquisher's Banner successfully to draw some cards. And we drew a land. And get to draw another card, Wayward Swordtooth, so I think the best option is still to go with the Gishath plan. So I will be grabbing probably a Cinderglade to get some more red mana for the Burning Sun's avatar when we get there. Now we can play Gishath. And we drew into a Ripjaw Raptor and heading all our attackers to the open player. And for good measure, tap down the only creature. Oh, wow. I drew 2 dinosaurs and then whiffed. No dinos off the top. Okay. That just means there's more for next time. The next trigger will get me some dinosaurs. With no dinos. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes during the next attack. Acidic Slime taking down our Incubator or our Banner? That's the question. Assuming it's coming my way. Okay. Banner down. No card draw. But at least I have some dinosaurs in hand that are going to be a decent cost, and hopefully you can start drawing up some things to trigger all the enrage that we've got going on in hand. Maybe grab another mountain for this Burning Suns, getting another clean attack. Lose out on our +1/+1 bonus. That's alright. And Windborn Muse. Ooh, that's a strong one. It means no attacks going his way unless I want to pay some mana. Okay. That's definitely a good card. I think maybe we just want to fight Fight the Windborn Muse away. That way we can put a +1/+1 counter on our Gishath. I know I have other ways to trigger Enrage, but it seems pretty good to get that extra damage in and throw down a Scroll Rack. So this is going to let us exile number of cards from our hand face down and put that many cards from your hand on the top of your library. So this will just let us set the top of the library up a little bit better. I can choose any number. I think I'm just going to go with 1 and then put the rest on. Oh, I can only... I thought it was the other way around. Oh well. So I put 1 dinosaur on top. Could have put more on top. That's alright. Just going to tap out here and keep things going with the Gishath. That has Death Touch. Gonna swing the other way with our creatures. I could tap down the acidic slime, but probably just seems better to tap down the Zedruu, get in a clean attack. Okay, so we hit a couple dinosaurs, didn't get too punished for the Scroll Rack debacle. We got a Golta. 12/12 Trampler. I mean, people are catching up on mana. 7 mana over here for the Goreclaw player, and he has left. I don't hate you. I had 2 players to attack, now there's 1. That's it. This is definitely a situation. You could start giving me permanents if you so choose, Black Bear. Shimmering Grotto. Ah, I like the art. Let's see, I've got 27 damage on board. And there's a trading post. Gonna be paying and discarding a card to make a goat. That should prevent lethal. And there is a Nature's Lure. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. Play the Nature's Lure. That will get me a Stomping Grounds, untapped. And that should give me the triple red I need to cast a Burning Sun's Avatar. Deals 3 damage to 1 player and 1 creature. This is gonna... Yeah, it would, my deck flourishes when you're not attacked. When 2 players leave, it kind of makes things a little difficult, wouldn't you say? With my remaining mana, I'm gonna Scroll Rack successfully this time. Put 4 dinosaurs on top of the library. And we'll get to see how this deck likes to function. So, got 4 new cards in hand. Just play a tap land. Head to combat. Yeah, this is gonna be game. Tap down your only blocker as well. So, I don't get the Gishath trigger. Game just ends, but I did have 4 dinosaurs on top. Oh, Warp World. Wow, look at that hand. Just drawing some of his cards up. Zedruu's a great commander. It's really a lot of fun. But yeah, good game. I'm heading back to the lobby to play another one, so anyone who wants to join, by all means.